of the world, my friends.
Save as many as you can.
What's up? Blessed day ever. Blessed day ever. What is up? Hey everybody, it's JD from the Neptune Diaries. Blessed day ever. So I wanted to share some stuff with you today that I saw this morning that related to the video that I just put out the other day, which was just really interesting. So as you know, I'm definitely a Rapture guy, right? So I believe that the church the body isn't going to be here for Jacob's trouble. Jacob's in trouble because he still denies Jesus as the Messiah, Yeshua as the Messiah. Jacob's in trouble because he still denies Yeshua as the Messiah, right? So that's why he's in trouble. The minute he calls on him, the minute he calls upon the name, boom, it's over with. So anyway, this morning, it was really interesting. I got up and I'm on Psalms, what is it, like the 29th or whatever it is today? So today would be Psalms 141 through 145. So the other video that I put out, I talked about how it says, like, as they pass by, they're not going to say, you know, blessings to you, right? What was that? Psalms 122, I think it was. So it's 129. It says, and those who pass by shall not say, the blessing of Yahuwah be upon you. We have blessed you in the name of Yahuwah. It's not going to say that. Like those who pass by are not going to say that. So imagine that. They're not going to say, the blessing of Yahuwah be upon you. We have blessed you in the name of Yahuwah. So they are going to say that to some people or to some things. So anyway, Psalms 141, it says, Yahuwah, I have cried out to you. Hasten to me, give ear to my voice when I cry out to you. Let my prayer be prepared before you as incense, the lifting up of my hands as the evening offering. O Yahuwah, set a guard for my mouth, watch over the door of my lips, let not my heart be inclined to evil, to practice deeds of wrongness, with men working wickedness, and let me not eat of their delicacies. Let the righteous one smite me, or reprove me in loving commitment. It is oil on my head. Let my head not refuse it. My prayer is still against their evil deeds. Their judges have been thrown down by the sides of the rock, but they have heard my words, for they have been pleasant. Our bones are scattered at the mouth of Sheol, as when one plows and breaks up the earth. But my eyes are upon you, O Master Yahuwah. In you I take refuge. Do not pour out my life. Guard me from the clutches of the trap they have laid for me, and from the snares of the workers of wickedness. Let the wrong fall into their own nets while I pass by. Okay, so think about what that just left off on. Let the wrong fall into their own nets while I pass by. So I want you to think about this event that happens, okay? This event is going to happen. This is what it's talking about. Fall into their own nets while I pass by. That's literally the stars falling from heaven, getting cast down to earth. They've set up these traps, right? They've set this whole thing in motion to trap us. It's a soul game, right? So that's what we're all dealing with right now, is a soul game, right? The currency we're all dealing with is the currency of souls. Where are they going? It's a battle for the soul right here, right? Where's your spirit going to go when this is over with? To the positive or to the negative? It's up to you. Folks, this is all talking about the same event. This is all talking about this day of the Father, the day of wrath, or whatever you want to call it. Like, it's talking about getting ready for this day of wrath, prepping you how to escape it and what to do if you're one of the ones that doesn't make it, right? So you have to understand something. After this age of grace is over and the church gets birth, right? Revelation 12, the woman gives birth to the church. We get caught up, right? The body gets caught up to meet the head. Then there's a sequence of events that's going to unfold. But the body has to go to be with the head first. The body, the child, has to go to be with the head. So check it out. So where it talks about this, and where is this in the timeline? Okay, so we're going to have this big event, right? So when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction comes upon them. When they say peace and safety.
I reaffirm my administration's long-standing commitment to a future of peace and security.
Right, we're going to have this event. We're going to have this crazy event that's going to happen that nobody's going to miss. It's Psalms 50. Keep going back to that Psalms 50 as a baseline over and over and over again, because it's important, right? Because that Psalms 50 is equal to when Jesus talks about, when Yeshua talks about the lightning shining from the east to the west. It's the same event, okay? So when the Father shows his face, right? When the Father shows his face, I mean, it's going to be like lightning and thunder, and it's going to be insane. It's going to be the craziest thing ever. I want you to think about this. It's going to be the craziest thing ever. Ever. I mean, the whole earth's going to shake, and people are going to be like, what is going on? There's going to be trumpets blazing. There's going to be voices from the heavens, a voice saying, gather my saints together to me, those who have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. I mean, think about that. Wow. The whole earth is going to see it. I can prove that out to you time and time again in the Psalms, right? The whole earth is going to see it. I'll tell you. Let me share a couple with you right now. The whole earth is going to see, right? It says in Psalms 9, verse 16, Yahuwah has made himself known. He has done right ruling. The wrong is snared in the work of his own hands. Right? The whole earth is going to see. He has made himself known. He has done right ruling. Okay, but there's one specifically. Let me find it. It says, Psalm 76, verse 8, from heaven you shall cause judgment to be heard. The earth shall fear and shall be still when Elohim arises to right ruling, to save all the meek of the earth. Listen, it's not going to be a secret. And I put a video out about that. Like, it's not a secret rapture. All these people run around like, oh, it just started, blah, blah, blah. No, man. Darby didn't write Psalms 50. Darby didn't write Psalm 76, right? He didn't write those things, so he clearly didn't start this rumor, this myth that the rapture is not going to happen. I mean, listen, that is ridiculous. The rapture is going to happen, just a matter of when. Some people want to be here right through to the end of Jacob's trouble, like we'll be here for it, and like want to lump us in with that. Okay, I'm not one of those people. What's interesting, those people get mad at me because I say that we're not going to go through Jacob's trouble. I'd love for them to be like, listen, and they try to show me these verses that don't mean what they think they mean. I'm sorry, but listen, Psalms 50 is very clear. He's going to gather his saints together to him, right? He's going to call to the heavens and to the earth. There's two calls. One to the heavens to gather his saints, one to the earth to rightly rule his people. They're both for the same reason, to rightly rule his people, right? Go read Psalms 50. The first half talks about he's talking to the church. He gathers his saints, the body. The second half, he's talking to Israel. You cannot mistake it. Now, people say, oh, well, that happens at the same time, or whatever they want to say. Like, I don't know. The timeline that I see clearly lays out this time frame where they're saying peace and safety. Boom, this event happens. Sudden destruction comes upon them. What do you think is going to happen when the Father pokes his head through and gathers his saints together to him when lightning shines from the east to the west? Could that be a global EMP where everything goes dark and the power's out? I mean, think about this. Lightning shining from east to the west. It sure does sound to me like that's a global, some weird solar light, electric storm or something like that, and it knocks the power out across the board. Imagine that. Whoa. What'll happen then, right? So imagine there's this global lightning storm. The whole earth is shaking. The foundations are shaking. I mean, it's insanity. Then the sun goes dark, the moon goes dark, and the stars fall from heaven. What? That's a sequence of events that you can find over and over again. Revelation 6 lays it out very clearly. There's an earthquake. the sun goes dark, the moon goes dark, the stars fall from heaven. It's the same time frame when they go hide in the caves and they say, fall on us. It's the same time period. What Psalms 141 is talking about is this snare, right? This net, these nets, this trap. It says, guard me from the clutches of the trap they have laid for me, and from the snares of the workers of wickedness. Let the wrong fall into their own nets while I pass by. What? While he passes by? While he passes by? What does that mean, pass by? Pass by to where? What? Is that a rapture text? Is it? Listen. You can say, oh, JD, you're trying to make doctrine or you're trying to read something into it. Listen, just start asking these questions like you're a lawyer, right? Let the wrong fall into the ruins while I pass by. Well, what do you mean while you pass by? Pass by to where? Pass by to where, right? What is this in context? What is this whole thing talking about? Where has this fallen in the scheme of time, like the events? Has this happened yet? I think that if you look at this and you read it in context, and you can just get on board with Psalms 50, that Psalms 50 is gonna happen like it says it's gonna happen. He's gonna call from above to the heavens and to the earth to gather his saints together to him, to rightly rule his people. If you can get on board and start looking at that as a timeline, as an event, that's the sudden destruction happens when they cry peace and safety, which, by the way, we're close to that right now, right? What do you hear? What's going on right now in the world? Peace and safety all around, all over the place, not just in Israel. Whoa. Make a covenant with many. He'll confirm a covenant with many. Whew, that's crazy. Anyway, so my contention is that, you know, we're looking at this event that's going to happen. The whole world's going to see it.
Clock's ticking.
This is going to be exciting. There's going to be an event. It's going to be unlike any event we've ever seen. He's going to call from above to the heavens to gather his saints. We're not going to miss that.
There's just one name that can keep you out of hell, and it's the name of Jesus. The name of Jesus. The name of Jesus.